the smoked fish recipe, take 1, 8 o'clock. Been awake for a really, really, really long time, and I've done a whole lot today. So here goes. We got 2 quarts of water. We have a half a cup of salt. Salt and sugar ratio, no matter how much water you use, the salt to sugar ratio has to be 2 to 1. So 1 cup of, or half a cup of salt, 1/4 cup of sugar. If you mess that up, you're gonna have soft. If you put too much sugar in it, it's gonna be soft. If you put too much salt in it, it's gonna be too salty and too firm. So, if all my years of smoking fish have taught me anything, it doesn't matter what's going on over there. This is where it's at right here. If you don't do anything but this, you kind of got it made. Alright, so the next thing, we got allspice, cloves, and black peppercorns. Allspice, ½ teaspoon. Half of that of cloves, and 1/4 teaspoon of peppercorn. So ½ a teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon. And you want to kind of rough grind them. There you go, Mom. There's one more in there. And while they're grinding, you want to take some ginger and garlic. And just cut them kind of loosely. They don't have to be macerated or anything like that. You can macerate them. The thing is, like, if you macerate, if you like turn them into like individual cells, when you're eating that stuff, it's going to be really hot. So you kind of, if you're going to do that, that's fine, but you got to put it in like cheesecloth or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this in cheesecloth. That's a lot of ginger. It's probably a lot of ginger.
2 tablespoons.
So we're just going to chop some of this garlic up. The other thing that you want to have is the bay leaf, and if you have good bay leaves, you could probably get away with, pardon me, 1 per quart. So we're going to use like 4, 3.5, something like that. It's probably good. There's kind of way too much ginger here for the amount of garlic. So we'll make the garlic a little bit smaller. And this has to marinate for at least 8 hours. And if you've ever had like Mitchell's or Acme smoked fish, there you go. You put it right in the middle of the cutting board, Mom. Mitchell's or Acme smoked fish. This is the same recipe they use, best I can tell. Don't ask me how I know that. But if you do this, you'll have a quality smoked fish. And it's like easily reproducible. I mean, it's not that hard to do. You saw it only took a few minutes. And that's it. So we need the fish. Once you make this and you smell it, It smells like smoked fish. Crazy enough, it smells like Mitchell's smoked fish or Acme smoked fish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the striper we caught today that's all rinsed off and ready to go in this 10-pound fish tub. And we're gonna dump in the marinade, or the brine rather, the marinade. Oh my God, I cannot wait to smoke fish. No wonder I punished myself so badly today. This smells good, doesn't it? It truly does. That's so great. I spent a long time perfecting this recipe, and it is damn good. So I guess next time you'll see this fish is when we're beginning to smoke the fish.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next step with the smoked fish. What? Oh, don't start grunting, Bill. Don't start grunting. Is to get some wood chips together and soak them in water. And I was going to smoke the fish tonight, but it's kind of late and I'm kind of tired. So we're going to smoke it tomorrow. And I caught it Monday, so I'm going to be smoking it on Thursday. And some of you might be concerned that, well, Jim, it's been sitting out for 4 days. Well, the salt is an antiseptic, it's sterilizer? What is salt? It sterilizes the fish. And then the smoke is antibacterial, antifungal. They all preserve the fish. We don't need to preserve it, so we didn't use as much salt as you would traditionally need. But there's really no, once it's smoked, there's no issue with quality. We actually, when I was a wholesaler, we used to send out like tuna loins that were more than 3 weeks in our warehouse, 2 weeks on the tuna boat, up to 2 weeks on the tuna boat. It's hard to say how long. And we'd send it out to a smokehouse to have the tuna loins smoked, so we wouldn't incur a loss. And I mean, they were bad. They should have gone in the shit can, but they didn't. They were smoked. People ate them. No repercussions. So it kind of sterilizes the fish. I guess that's my point. So yeah, we're gonna take the wood chips. This is cherry wood from a choke cherry tree that I have out back, and in this one is some hickory and some cherry. We're gonna put the wood chips in and let them soak overnight in water, and then we'll probably have to go to Mom's to smoke tomorrow, because as I walked out back to get these logs off the ground, the neighbor's dog was flipping out, and I'm not going to deal with that tomorrow. I mean, I have the perfect thing to deal with that tomorrow, but it's not going to happen. I'm going to have to take all my stuff to Mom's. So I guess that'll be the next thing. Next video. Set box.
Yeah.
Well, the striped bass, I couldn't get around to smoking it yesterday. So it is now Thursday, and I got everything prepped. I'm just drying the fillets off here, patting them dry one more time. And get my fancy smoker all set up. Now, I have access to a Brinkmann smoker, electric smoker. Could very easily use a different smoker, but this is what I prefer. An old trash picked. I don't think it's trash picked. I think it's mine from a long time ago. The legs have fallen off. It's the best smoker they make, for sure. It's the best smoker they make. But here's what we got set up. We got the bottom vent is completely open. In one of the holes there, I got a thermometer, Taylor thermometer, and we're looking for something between 220 or 180 and 220, 230, somewhere around there. And the reason I like this so much is that you can increase or decrease the temperature according to how much you open these holes up. So we're running a little hot right now, but that's going to drop as soon as we put the charcoal or the wood chips on. And once those coals burn out, we need another set of coals started. So once that burns for a little bit and smokes, we'll have to start up the other grill to get some new coals in there, increase the heat a little bit, but we won't know how long that'll take until we get there. Anyway, I'm going to get this thing smoking and then put the fish on, and I'll turn the camera back on. Smoking now. I mean, the fish isn't in, but we got the chips smoking, and we're at 220. Whoops. So, one thing that you gotta make sure you have is some water nearby. So when you get a flare up like that, usually happens only when you take the lid off because of the increased oxygen. I'm gonna have to get the other chips, I think. You want to be able to douse it with some water. So we're just gonna leave this rack open, and to keep it from sticking, we're gonna spray the fish. And I was going to do this at my house, but we're trying to sell my house, and I can't be doing this in the backyard. And plus, Mom's got all this fancy stuff. I'd be using axle grease or something. All right, so yeah, we got to put the fish on, right? So you don't want it anywhere near the heat. This isn't about heat, it's about curing. Well, I mean, it is about the heat a little bit. But you want to keep them separate from one another.
And you put them skin side down?
Yeah, definitely skin side down. You're not going to move them the entire time they're smoking, unless they're getting cooked on this side faster than the other side, but that won't happen if you've got even heat, so it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, this is indirect cooking at its most extreme. All right, so because that's been open to the air for a few minutes, we're going to douse the fire a little bit. Actually, I'm going to start another coal. We might not need that. The only reason I have that one ready to go is because I usually smoke. I don't have this fancy stuff. The only reason I have this is from Dylan. This is Dylan's forging. His forging stuff. So normally I'd be using like charcoal briquettes, and you have to start them with lighter fluid. So you need to start them, make sure they're white, and then put them in. So we probably don't need the tongs. We'll just keep adding a few pieces of this every once in a while. Let's douse that flame a little bit, keep the temperature down, put a few more coals on, and we'll be good for probably 10 minutes. Probably 10 minutes. Oh, and this here, if the temperature gets too high, like if you close it, it's going to increase the temperature. If you open it a little bit, it'll vent it off. So we're going to keep an eye on it and try to keep the temperature between 180 and 220. And it only goes up to 220, so if we keep it kind of pegged right around there, I think we should be good. Okay, it's running a little bit hot. It's running a little bit hot. It's been like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I just grabbed the other chips that I made. I didn't soak these last night. I didn't really have time. But some people say like a half hour. Soak them for a half hour. That's good. Oh, got a flare up. Soak them for a half hour. That'll be fine. You got to soak them overnight, and I'll show you why. Look at the color difference. These have been in for like 10 minutes, but these are saturated. These are not. These will flare up. These will smolder. That's what we want. We want the smolder. I think we should put another piece of charcoal on there. Oh yeah, and the other thing that's really important about this, every time you take the lid off, and we'll probably be doing this once we get it set, it'll probably be every 15, 20 minutes, half hour, something like that. You pat off, every time you take the lid off, you pat the fish dry. It removes the moisture and aids in preservation, which is the original purpose of doing all this. Now it just tastes good. But that's it. You're gonna see this again and again and again and again over the next probably 2 hours, depending on the temperature.
How long will it take altogether?
Probably 2 hours. Probably 2 hours. Huh? No, it's a thing to do. You know what though? Probably the worst thing about doing this is the smoked fish hangover. Because you sit around the grill all day long. Every 10 minutes you're going into it, sitting there with your buddies or whatever, and
Oh, I see.
drinking fish. And then at the end of the day you have salty fish to eat. Go to sleep that night, wake up the next morning, all your stuff smells like smoke, and you're just dehydrated, and smoked fish hangover is terrible. I won't have a smoked fish hangover. I only drink a beer or two. That's all I can drink, fortunately, probably, right? So we're gonna just keep checking the temperature, adding coals, adding chips, and when something remarkable happens, then I'll turn the camera back. 15 minutes, and the temperature is pegged. So we got it a little bit too hot. Yeah, look, there's no chips on there anymore. So we'll do this. Drop that in there. We'll put some more chips on. We'll dry it off. And I mean, in theory, you could just cook this stuff and then impart, put some smoke in it, and it would be smoked fish. The amount of smoke. It's all like to taste. The amount of smoke you use, or how much you want it to taste like smoke. Oh, and this is hickory. I forgot that was in there. Never smoked with hickory. Probably should have soaked all those coals last night, or the chips last night, because we're about halfway through what was in there. So we're just gonna keep adding. We're gonna keep adding chips here on this side, and we'll use them from this side. And whatever we don't use, we're just gonna drain the water out, put it back in the shed, and the heat, if it ever gets warm again, we'll dry it out. No problem at all. We'll just put a few more coals on there, and another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. That looks pretty good already.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Say that.
Smells great. It really smells good. Forgotten how much I like to do this. Oh. Alright, so that's it. And because it was cooking pretty hot, but we just put a lot of chips on, so we're going to close this off, reduce the amount of oxygen that's running through it, and hopefully that'll reduce the temperature. Should reduce the temperature. Well, it's going to increase after a bit, but it'll kind of suffocate the fire, which is, I think, what we want. We're pegged again. The temperature's kind of high. All right, I'm kind of busy. Oh wow, they look good. Look at that. That's awesome, huh? So today.
You want to put like a piece of rosemary or something?
No. What?
Huh?
To what?
Just stick some rosemary in there to make it smell good.
The rosemary? For the rosemary to smell good?
Just to let some of the rosemary drop over the fish.
No.
Okay.
No, that would be sacrilege. This is the recipe. What are you trying to corrupt my smoked fish recipe with rosemary? For real? I can't believe you. Oh, we're burning. All right, so that's why you need the water nearby. That's why. So we're gonna drop that temperature down. We're gonna put some more chips on it, and we're gonna get back to what we were doing, which, as it turns out, is pretty damn impressive. I'm impressed by it, and I did it. So we're gonna go check that out now, 'cause One of the reasons I got this camera is because I'm an artist. Well, I'm a starving kind of artist, but I'm an artist. And I got a couple of the galleries that I display my stuff at closed down, so I got a bunch of stuff back. And since I'm selling the house in Collingswood, I got a lot of stuff at my mom's house, kind of up in the air where we're going to be winding up. So I came over today to take pictures of all that stuff, and I got a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. This is like the culmination of years of work. The culmination of years of work. Where do you see this stuff? So these are all original. Obviously, I did them. Called woodcuts. I don't have any wood here. Like that. I don't have any prints here. I mean, I've got prints here. I don't have the wood though. Do I? Yeah, grab a piece of wood. See how it... So, this is my work. And I have Murex, Nautilus, Lionfish, and they're all... I mean, this one, that's the highest edition I've ever made, is 20. They're normally, you know, like 12. Got the chain pickerel going. Got the striped bass. Now this was a project in college. Is there a bigger one?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we can do this one. I think you just saw that. There's the lionfish. It's kind of neat how it's done. You gotta cut all the parts you want to print white. You gotta remove them, and then when you print, it's just like a linoleum block print. That's fine though. That's fine. So, it's just so much stuff. I got all this stuff back. Thousands of hours. That's not one of my favorites. This isn't one of my favorites either. You can't win them all, huh? This one here, that one. I like that one. That one turned out pretty well. It turned out pretty well. Yeah, all limited edition. A lot of work went into this stuff. A lot of work. The grouper, that was a popular one. That's probably the only one of them left. This one here is pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty. It's neat though. Like it, tail's a little small, isn't it? Yeah, they just like look at the. All right, here, check this out. They just keep getting more and more complex. So this one here I did in college, right? It's like gouge, and it looks traditional. You know, it's got the remnant marks from the gouges. I kind of like that. But then I got more determined to make them more lifelike. And then, let's see, where's the striped bass? Oh yeah, this is like one of the latest ones that I did. Well, not this one. This one here is done with a razor blade, and that is, I mean, you cut the white part out with a razor blade, and it's a lot of work making a round shape with a rectangular razor blade. It's damn near impossible. So that being said, this probably took me 40 hours, including printing. Printing of just one. This one, look at the detail on this. That took a really, really, really long time. I'm real happy with that though. Yeah, let me see that one. This is one of the blocks for printing. This is actually my latest one. It's quite detailed. I actually made it for the piece of wood, not for the print, because obviously I have a lot of prints. Like, I really don't need any more prints, but yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Now I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper and kind of bring out some highlights in this. Oh, I forgot we're smoking fish. Yeah. Let's see. Then we got, this was a popular one. I always like this one here. Whaleboat. The whaleboat. And this one, I did this one a long time ago. I actually sat down in my bedroom with a stringer of mackerel set up in front of me, and it didn't occur to me until I started drawing them that it was going to take me 10 hours, and I had a stringer of stinky mackerel in my bedroom. Like, I couldn't stop. I had to finish it. 10 hours of drawing to get that going. But anyway, we're going to get back to smoking fish. And I think we started at 1. Probably should have looked at the clock, huh? And it's been 2 hours. It's well, an hour and 3/4. Anyway. Oh yeah, they're looking good. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. The coals are disappearing, so we're gonna put some more charcoal on there. Some charcoal. And you see, when you open the lid, the increase in oxygen makes the fires full air up. You gotta deal with that. Every time you take the lid off, you gotta kind of deal with that. But yeah, we're just cooking along here. Cooking along. They look good. They look real good. They're getting there. All right, another hour. Another hour will be good. Oh, we didn't pat them off, did we? Yeah, as you get further along, it'll exude less and less liquid, and they'll get firmer and firmer. Now it's not going to get real firm because it's warm, but once it cools off, it'll be kind of on the firm side. But yeah, we still probably got another hour or so. The fire brigade's on their way. Yeah, it smells so good. That really smells so good. But yeah, we're just cooking right along. Taking pictures. Oh yeah, you know what? This shirt that I'm wearing, right? Check this out. Ah man, I forgot. I have to run downstairs real fast. So yeah, there's a number of ways you can smoke fish, but this is the one I like. You can plug something in. I've actually seen what's his name, Alton Brown, smoke fish in a cardboard box. But they just died. There was too much. I filled the memory on my camera. 64 gigabytes. I haven't been fishing a lot though. That is not signed, but I probably did that in 92 or 93, and I transferred it onto a shirt. Actually, that's all the shirts I wear. They're all one of these. Yeah, anyway. I freed up some memory on my camera so that I can show you the rest of the smoked fish. And it's going to take a long time. It is now 3:30. And it's been smoking for, oh, we put it on at 1, I think I said, right? Oh, and we're pegged big time. Whoops. That got a little, oh yeah. You're looking at me, not the smoked fish, right? Oh, that's looking pretty good though. I think we're done with the coals. Oh, there we go, the flare up. Alright, so we're just gonna, they're done. We're just gonna utilize the rest of the heat. Put some of this hickory on there. Yeah, I think I mentioned this is all, that's all choke cherry. That's mostly choke cherry. This is all hickory right here. But we'll just go ahead and use the rest of the heat from those coals, and that should be good. And there's not any moisture on them anymore, if you know, not a whole lot anyway. So how do you know it's done? Good and firm. I mean, it's still kind of, you push down, you could flake off a big piece of meat. You don't want it too dry, because then it's going to be really salty. But you see that little crisp edge there, and the edges here, up there. That's what you want to kind of look for. Once it starts to get beef jerky-ish like that, That's too much. That's too much there. I think we might have a little stickage problem here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah, they look good. They look real good. So we'll let them go. Oops. We'll let them go another 15 minutes. We'll come out, check them, just keep putting the chips. We'll just keep adding chips, no more charcoal, and they should be done in about a half hour. And we'll check them out then. It's a shame, I don't know, they probably won't be done. I think I'm going to drop some off to Sam the barber, because the last time I made smoked bluefish, I gave him one, and he really, really enjoyed it. I mean, it's good, who wouldn't enjoy it, right? But anyway, so once I take them off, I'll start the camera back up. Alright, I think we're good to go here. We're at 180 still. Whoa. Woo. I think they went a little bit longer than I probably would have. Like that right there. That's a little too dry, but it's definitely edible. Definitely edible. We got everything all cleaned up. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, and you don't need to move them when you're smoking them. What'll happen is the fish will shrink, the skin will kind of retract, and if you had a perfect grill surface like I obviously have here, it will never ever stick. And it stuck a little bit. It stuck a little bit. I actually freed them up off camera and then put the grill surface back on. Yep, I did. But the skin's not all stuck to the grill, so I think the non-stick cooking spray actually works. And it looks pretty damn good. A little bit overcooked, but it's still going to be definitely edible. So we're going to chill this out for a little bit, and I got to take some more pictures of my artwork. And that's it. That's the smoked bluefish recipe with striped bass. So I'm excited to try that. I'm going to take some by to Sammy as well. Let's see what he thinks. And wow, look at that. This was silver, Mom. It's got a little bit of resin on it now. It's going to smell like smoke forever. It's going to smell like smoke really forever. Well, that's it, I think. I mean, I could probably video me eating it, but I've had it. Well, I haven't had the striper before. I know it's going to be damn good. I know it's going to be damn good. Right. So I'm working on the computer all day, and got the munchies. So I went to the fridge. I'm looking for something, and I remembered I got smoked fish. I just ate a piece. I mean, it's been in there for a day, so it's obviously nice and cold. It's like real flaky white meat, and man is it good. It's really good. I wish I had some beer to go with it, but damn good stuff. You gotta try the recipe. Thanks for watching. Be sure and check out my web page with my artwork on it, which I'm working on right now. Yeah, it should be up by the time this video gets up, maybe. Anyway, thanks again. Try this recipe, it's really good. Really, really good. Like all the rest.